In this video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Bellevue, Washington. You're moving to this area. I'm going to bring up the map. That's why I'm on the computer right here, and I'm going to show you all of the areas of Bellevue and some of the other surrounding suburbs. So I'm going to give you everything you need to know about living in Bellevue, Washington. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Ray Wilkey with the Real Agent Now Group right here in Seattle, Washington. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing in Bellevue, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Yeah, we're getting tons and tons of phone calls and helping a lot of people move and relocate here all over Seattle. North, south, east, west. Everywhere, we cover it all. So if you're even thinking about moving anywhere around the Seattle area, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send us that Seahawk, baby. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Seattle Metro. So we are getting a lot of questions. You guys are doing a ton of research, you're reading blogs, but you can't quite get a grasp on the perfect places for you. And I'm going to really just bring up this map. It's an incredible feature and show you, all the different areas of Bellevue, even Redmond, just a bunch of these areas. So in order to do that, we got to jump right over. So let's switch the scenes here. All right, so we got Bellevue out. And the first thing I want to mention is just obviously Bellevue. It's right here. It is literally just east of Seattle. There are two freeways that can get you there. One of them is tolled up here and the other one is not. So you do have to check timing. If you're going to go through during rush hour, some of these can be backed up, but at least it gives you two opportunities to get to downtown Seattle. But there's a lot going on in Bellevue that allows you to not even have to go over there as much. So right here, as you can see, we're zoomed out. This is basically downtown. This is where all of the downtown scene is, where all the shopping is. Right here, the Bellevue Plaza, you get the Bellevue Square. This is going to be 200 plus shops. It's all covered. Free parking, lots of restaurants. There's so much to do. And literally right here on the south end of it, that is a giant park, kids park. So there is a huge kids park there. There's these water features. There's a lot of live stuff going on in the summer, springtime. So when you think of Bellevue, this is the downtown area. So much shopping, everything you need to know. So when we talk about kind of the living, if we're going to talk about right towards downtown Bellevue, well, there's a bunch of condos, really nice ones right here. There's a lot of brand new high rises and buildings going in right here too. So you could literally have everything you need if you live right there in downtown Bellevue. But we do see, the first thing I'll mention is you have Lake Washington here, obviously right to your west, that separates Seattle and Bellevue. And right here to the east, you have Lake Sammamish. So you're sandwiched in between two incredible lakes. Gorgeous views. Now, anytime you live right on the lake, which there is so much opportunity to do so, it's going to be more expensive. You got to get more centered if you want a little bit more affordability. But again, you're literally just miles each direction. So if I actually zoom in, you'll see here, this is really cool. And if you like golf course living, I'm a big golf advocate. I love it. This area right here would be the ultimate dream. I'll hit the satellite. You can see all these docks along here. I mean, you're going to get all these incredible views of Lake Washington and then over Lake Country Club right here. Incredible, incredible golf community. So if you like lake living, golf communities, you literally have the best of both worlds. I would highly suggest us finding you a great place in here. Now, coming back, I'm going to talk about kind of why a lot of the people are moving to this area. And up in this northeast area, and it's kind of Redmond, Bellevue, but I mean, look at how close these are. Boom, boom. You're very close, but over lake right here, if I were to type in, you can see one of them there, but if I were to type in Microsoft, this is where we're seeing all this. So right along, this is 148th. Bridle Trails is right here. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Bellevue Golf Course is actually really nice too, right in the heart of it. So you could live right here if you're going to be working at any one of these Microsoft buildings. This is why we have so many people moving to this area. And again, you have the course here. And right here, this is Marymore Park. We're talking about Redmond. So this is kind of the first suburb. Redmond is there's an older part of town of Redmond, and then there's brand new shops, apartments, condos, and a lot of detached housing as well. But you have Marymore Park. This is one of the most gorgeous parks that we have right on the north end of Lake Sammamish. And there's actually a trail that goes from right here up through Bothell, Kenmore, Lake Forest, and drops down into Seattle. But we're seeing so many people right here because of Microsoft. But check this out, literally right next to it. So we're talking about all these Microsoft buildings, everything, the Overlake area. And then here's Bridle Trails. This right here, if you click on it, it's like 420, 482 acre park. You can see all the trails there, no bikes allowed. It's an equestrian place, so a lot of horse riding. There's actually little areas in there where you can show horses and stuff. So if that is your gig, equestrian and horses and stuff, like there is no better place for you to live. You still are right close to downtown Bellevue, Microsoft, Redmond. So that's a really cool area that we see there. Now, if we go down right here, I just kind of wanted to show something. People love Bellevue and living on the outskirts of Seattle because of like the nature. So I'm talking, if you want nature living, big trees, views, but you want to be close to these downtown scenes, like this is where, you know, we're seeing a lot of it. And I'll show you the best areas, but right here, Lake to Lake Trail, there is trails that go all the way from lake to lake, including the one I talked about, the Burt Gilman that goes up north of Sammamish. But I'm talking all of these areas. And right here, this is probably one of our most notorious. It's the Mercer Slough. Tons and tons of trails in here. And that's what I love. I got kiddos, man. We can go out and go for a hike. And then afterwards, you can go, you know, find a brewery or something and go hit that up, or just a restaurant. It's just really fun to get out and to have all of this right in your backyard. So you have, this is considered West Bellevue, even though it's just, you know, it's south down here. It's on the west side. And one of our most like, it's Beau Arts Village. There's literally only a couple hundred residents. It's a really small little community right here, but it's on the lake. Absolutely gorgeous. It's funny when you click this, there is no town hall with official city businesses meetings or business meetings taking place in private homes. That's what it says about it. So it is a really cool area. I like going down there. Great schools. And that's the one thing about anywhere in Bellevue, you're going to have top-notch schools. So if you want like still close to downtown Bellevue, still close to Seattle, but you do want to start getting those views, you want like tree lots, you want really beautiful nature, coming just south of Bellevue area, just a couple minutes, you know, right here to Newcastle. And even if you want to go a step farther, Cougar Mountain Regional Park right here, this is absolutely stunning. There are some really good trails in here. You can see just, it's all national forest. These are all trailheads. There's starting to be a lot of developments around this area where you can see, you know, east, west, north, south, and you're so close to everything. And, you know, Issaquah is just literally right here to your east. It's got top schools, you know, right in this area, and it's right on 90. If I were to do directions right now, it's 11:59. I just did it before I prepared this video. 20-minute drive from Issaquah to downtown Seattle right now with no traffic. That can change, but that's what's cool about living in these areas where you're really close to 90 is, hey, you have the ability to hop right on it and get where you need to be, and you're just minutes from Bellevue. I love these areas. There are golf courses down here as well. The golf club at Newcastle is probably one of our most notorious. There's 36 holes there, and it probably has the best views you'll find. You can see all the way to the Puget Sound, all the lakes. It is incredible. I'm talking a lot of golf. I love it. But, yeah, we're seeing a lot of people. This is one of the hottest suburbs in the entire Seattle metro, this Newcastle area, as well as Bellevue. If you want quieter areas, this side here towards Lake Sammamish is going to be a lot less going on, like the shops, restaurants, bars in this area, you know, the northeast Bellevue area. So if that's kind of more your style, more quiet, and even like lake living too, Lake Sammamish is just as gorgeous. I love it over there. So any of these lake hills, these are going to be more quiet, you know, older neighborhoods. So it's where you get, you know, your peace. There's a lot of people also moving here too. Let me zoom out so you can see where I'm at. Bellevue again is right here, and just across the 405 is the Bell Red. This is an affordable part of town, probably one of the most affordable. And there is right here, this pink area. If you're coming here for a nursing doctor job, this is where all of those hospitals are located. So it's right off the 405 in the Belred area. This is a really cool Lake Bellevue area. There's restaurants on here, fountains. The I Love Sushi, phenomenal. Look at that, 4.4 stars. So you got the crab pot. Eateries. There's actually a brewery right up here. Love me some brewskis. So yeah, Bellevue Brewing. Belred, this central area is going to be, you know, probably more affordable until you start getting towards, obviously, the Glendale Country Club, another great one. So this is why I love Bellevue. My lifestyle fits this. I have 3 kiddos. We love hiking. We love being outside. I love parks. And guess what? There's a lot of these people around. So you meet people really quick. You meet a lot of good people. You can get wherever you need to be fast. You're surrounded by freeways. The best part, here in a couple years, there's a monster project coming. We're going to get the light rail system coming right through here. It's going to have so many stops all along here that you'll be able to, you know, if you do work downtown Seattle, or even if you're in Bellevue and you work in Redmond, like, you're going to be able to take light rails to these areas now too. So that's really going to jump up your home values. And that's, you know, we're seeing so many people move here because of that. The other areas, literally, I mean, Bellevue's here, but they're all so close. If you like wine country, wineries, wine tours, Woodinville, that's like the mecca for it right here. Bothell, Kenmore, these all go along that Burt Gilman Trail that come out of Redmond and around. So these are all going to be really pretty. Bothell actually has more of a little downtown scene, Woodinville. And then you get out here a little bit farther. This is, you can see, I'll bring up the satellite again, how much nature, green. It's just really cool around here. All right, as you can see, I know it's tough to really pinpoint where you need to be, but that's what we are the best at. And whether it's Bellevue, whether it's Woodinville, whether it's Seattle, whether it's Green Lake, anywhere you're moving, entire Seattle Metro, miles and miles out, we cover it all and we are here for you. So I know moving here is really difficult. All you need to focus on is getting you and whoever's coming with you here. We take care of the rest. But in order to do that, you got to reach out to us. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send us the Seahawk. However you want to get a hold of us, we got your back when moving to the Seattle Metro. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.